What's up? I'm back home. Look at that. I was in the truck. I was running some freight this week. I was having a lot of time to think about a whole bunch of different stuff. And I thought about stuff like, is trucking like good for people to do with families and stuff like that? And and it was really a tough question for me to answer myself. And I was all like, you know what? I think that is like trucking is great because we're able to feed our family. We don't have to worry about them. But the truth of the matter is the stress. Like having my wife call me and say, "Hey, your son keeps asking for you. He keeps asking for you." It was kind of. I was like, man, that sucks. Like I'm not there, and he keeps asking for me, and he wants to spend some time with me. Whenever I came home, it was like I came around the corner. He was in his room playing Fortnite. He just threw the remote down and gave me the big hug. And he was all like, "Dad, you're home." Like it was great. It was great to see the joy in him that I'm back home. But, thinking about it, I'm all like, that was a short little trip of about a week I did because I left out like Friday and I got back. I got back last night and I was able to get in the truck and some big time difficulties. All right, I think I'm back. So Jeff says, "What's up?" Last lap logistics says, "Watch 7 seconds to ask a question. Hope you made money on that." Watch 7 seconds to ask a question. Hope you made money on that. Is that your question? Did I make money for you watching 7 seconds? Sure thing, man. Like I guess I did. As long as you watch the ad. I guess you're talking about it. You watched the 7 second ad to get in here. I'm sorry, bro. I don't control the ads. I do apologize. What is the wait looking like between TNT and upgrade? For, that's a hard question right there. You start off the night with a hard question. Now, the average wait is this is what I've been being told. I have been told that it takes 3 weeks for you to get in a truck on average. They say 3 to 4 weeks. So, and that's from the time you get put in the class to the time you get into the truck. That doesn't make that doesn't count for the time that you finish your 30K miles and you still have to run with your trainer over that. So I'm guessing that that's another 2 weeks also or 3 weeks. So you're looking at a couple weeks right there. My best advice is stay on your trainer's truck and run until they call you for that class. And then once they call you for the class, come in here. So I can't give you an exact answer on that because it's going to vary. It's going to vary person to person. It's going to vary with who you ask. It's going to vary with, there's a whole bunch of different things that could affect that. So I can't give you the exact answer on that, but I can give you enough knowledge to know, like, hey, there's going to be a wait there and it's going to be about 3 to 4 weeks, or it could be this long or that long. There's going to be a wait right there. What's up, Wombats? He says, word. Hello, McFly. Greenwich. Wrong day, wrong time. What else is going wrong? Yeah, Greenwich. It is Friday, the new Thursday, and at the new time, like, hey, we went ahead and 6:30. Let's go. So yeah, unfortunately, I'm at the wrong time. I'm on the wrong day. But the thing is, I came in so late last night that we weren't able to get in here and hit y'all up and go ahead and answer some questions. I got Tennessee Flatbetter backstage once we're ready for him to come in here. Once he's ready to come in here, he will jump on here and he'll be helping out answer your flatbetter questions. So you flatbetters, hang tight out there. He'll be here in a minute. I appreciate it, brother. I'm currently waiting upgrade. So you must be done with your miles and you're waiting to get into the class. So there's a wait there. And then once you get into that class and you take the upgrade class, be ready. There's another wait. And they said it was an average of 3 weeks. And the reason that I'm hearing it's average of 3 weeks is because I'm hearing from the lease guys that are going lease. So they're all like, people are turning down trucks before them. They're waiting on them for a while, looking at the trucks that are available, and they're not making decisions on them. So soon as they make a decision and say, yeah, I don't want these trucks, it goes down the list, and it's just a long, lengthy process over there. I haven't heard from none of the company guys on their wait, but I know the lease wait is a little bit longer. Or I mean, it's about that. I don't know if it's longer for a lease guy or a company. Let me slow that down. I haven't heard from a company guy in a while on how long it took them. I've only been talking to guys upgrading to lease because we have a ton of people jumping right into lease off of a truck. And some people will be successful at that. There's a lot of people that are going to be business oriented. They're going to be able to make good decisions from the start, and they're going to be able to jump into that lease and hit the ground rolling. Unfortunately, there's a lot of guys that's going to hit running. They're going to hit that ground trying to run, and they're going to walk, so they're going to fall down, and they're going to learn from their mistakes. Lease is a dangerous game, man. It's a double-edged sword. It's one side you make good, one side that you make bad. It's kind of risky out there. Now I was talking to some lease guys a lot while I was gone. I was on the phone with a lot of lease guys, and we were talking about how much they were making, how much teaming they were making, what's their average, and what I pretty much gathered from each guy I talked to, because I've talked to more than one lease guy, and the lease guys were telling me that they are averaging from about I think it was 1,200 to about 1,800 a week, and that's how much they're making a week. And I was like, man, that's actually not bad, really. I mean, I would have to run hard in a company solo truck to get those numbers. But that's what they're telling me they're averaging, and they're all like, now don't get me wrong, there's some bad weeks. Like I talked to a guy, he's all like, man, I was negative 2 weeks. And he goes, I got out the third week out of the hole, and I ended up with a $600 check to the bank. But I was like, man, my bills are due and stuff like that. So he was planning on going home that next week, and he decided to stay out longer. And he's glad he did, because he really jumped out of the hole that week. So, it's a lot of stuff going on. Jeff says, is backing different? No. Is the background different, or is it just the lighting and the camera angle? I actually moved the whole studio around today right before this stream. I'm not done moving stuff around, but I just felt like it looked really crap over there on that wall. Like you can still see kind of the flag right there. I just felt like it looked like I was really smushed up in there. And I was all like, you know what? I felt like moving the desk out. I was like, I'll just move the desk all the way up to the wall up there, because my desk always sits in the middle of my room. It's in my middle of the room right now. It's just that it's turned the other direction now. And that I have a window right there behind me. It was really bright light coming through it, so I had to get the curtain to black it out. But yes, I did move it around, and I added my little lava lamp right there. I got a new lava lamp. It's really cool. It starts off yellow, and then as it goes up, it turns like this red lava color, and it has a pink water in there, or pink oil, whatever they put in a lava lamp. But I was like, man, that is cool. I'm not done moving stuff around in here. I still want to move some more stuff around. I was running out of time. So I was like, you know what? Let me make sure this stuff is working. And then guess what? My camera wasn't working. I fought that half the day. Then Tennessee Flatbetter jumped in here to check the audio and get his stuff right also. And I was echoing, and I was not doing very good in here. So, after all the kinks were worked out, we are back in business, and I'm hoping that I'm not echoing right now, and I hope I sound fine. And What? And one thing is that microphone wasn't working for some reason. The laptop mic was the thing that came on, and I was getting my voice was going through both of them at the same time and ended up on here, and it was just not good. So now we're back on this mic. I was like, man, now don't get me wrong, the laptop mic sounded fine, but the thing is, I paid a lot of money for that guy right there, so I was like, I want to use that guy. So that's all good though. John Gonzalez, what's up? What's up, people from Bakersfield, California? I like Bakersfield. Bakersfield actually reminds me of my hometown in Texas, in Lubbock, Texas. I don't know what it is about it, but it just reminds me of Texas and like where I'm from. So, I liked it over there. I really did. And my teammate actually said, the guy that was teaming with me, he actually told me, he's all like, man, if I was gonna move to California, I would move right here to Bakersfield. It reminds me of Texas. So something about it. Jeff says, finally got a different load than lumber. Was worried about the jokes because I was always delivering the wood. Well, we got Mr. Tennessee Flatbedder in here. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing great. How are you doing, brother?
What you been up to this week?
I've just been working with my one student since Monday, and I actually got another student today.
Ah, how's the slowdown been? Because I heard about the slowdown, or I've been.
It's been dead around the pad. It's been dead. Not a whole lot of people out there, but I don't have to fight anybody for that pad that we always use. So
we'll match your shirt with the background. So you haven't had to fight nobody over pads or nothing? You just been out there doing your thing?
Oh, yeah. And just like usual, I get on the pad early and then I get off the pad early. So,
yeah. Can a company driver expect 2,500 miles in winter? Yeah, pretty. Like, okay, time out. I'm stuttering over here. Let's.
Yeah, I jumped in.
So, 2,500 miles is doable. You are capable of doing that. But during the wintertime, they like to add on extra time just in case you run into bad weather and stuff. So I think that is completely plausible, but the reality of it is that they do add extra time onto these loads in the wintertime because they're all like, man, maybe he'll run into a storm or something like that. So sometimes there's extra time on it. If it's a load that you can deliver ASAP, then, man, that's the best stuff to get in the wintertime, and you can just run that in there.
But that question also depends. Are you flatbed or are you reefer?
That's true, too.
Because it does change versus which division you're in.
Well, go ahead and tell us about flatbed during the wintertime.
We still run. We run as hard as we can in the winter. Ice, snow, and all that don't really stop you. But I always say, if it's icy out and you don't feel safe with driving, shut it down. But it ain't going to stop the loads.
How about the freight? Does it slow down?
No. Actually, I think the freight picks up during the winter.
Okay. That's funny. I have a friend that's over the road, and I was talking to him. He's not at Prime no more, but he's a great guy, a great friend. And he said that he's thinking about coming back to Prime, or a company around Prime, we'll say. One of the companies that does business with Prime. He's thinking about coming back and switching over to reefer because he said flatbed for him slows down in the wintertime, and he's thinking about coming back reefer. Also, his knee was bothering him, so he's about to have knee surgery. So,
oh yeah, you definitely want to go reefer after that knee surgery.
Yeah. Jason King says hello from I-40 in Texas.
Man, what's going on, Texas. Jason?
Jason, are you at the Petro in Amarillo? Because they got a Dunkin' Donuts in there, bro. I only got Dunkin' Donuts one time when I was out, and it was at freaking express where you have to make it yourself, and I always ruin it. Will somebody send me the instructions or a YouTube video on how to make Dunkin' Donuts coffee at the express? Because I ruin it. I can't make it myself.
I'll have to have Christina send you how she made it when she worked at Dunkin'.
That's right. You got a barista over there, right?
Yeah.
I mess it up, bro. Oh, there's your comment.
FBG all day.
Man, he put an exclamation mark at the end. You got to go all in on it, bro. Go all in on it.
FBG.
There you go. John Gonzalez says, yeah, Bakerfield, California, nicknamed the Oklahoma because many people move here back in the day from Oklahoma. I'm not a big fan of Oklahoma. Just because
now they're moving back to Oklahoma.
Just because I seen a T-shirt in Oklahoma one time and it says "so far from heaven, but so close to Texas," and I was all like, "That's some racist BS right there." I cannot believe that they're wearing that.
Hey, like, we're all in hell, right?
Yeah, I was just like, man, I can't believe this dude's wearing this shirt. But I'm back in town. I'm waiting for one of my students to come in. He's coming back. He had to go home and take care of some business, so hopefully he's back pretty soon, and we are able to finish him up so he can get his CDL and go do his own thing. John,
it'd be nice to have you
I started at night transport this week. I drove 989 miles in 3 days. Every time we pick up a trailer out of DC, we pre-trip the trailer, lights, tires, brakes, pads, clearance, lights, etc. Good job. Definitely do your pre-trips. Make sure that you're checking all this stuff, because the thing is, you're pulling it. You are going to be responsible if somebody gets hurt because of something that was wrong with it. So definitely that's a good job. It sounds like you're getting good training over there at night because they're having you do your pre-trip. That's really good.
The miles don't seem right for 3 days, though.
Do what?
Those miles don't seem right for 3 days, though.
Well, he didn't say if it 369. Maybe his trainers only let him drive 300 miles a day or something. I don't know.
Is that what you drive or what the truck did, John?
Hopefully that's what the truck did. How's the winter treat you now that it's coming up?
The same as it did last year.
Man, the winter's horrible out there on the pad. Like, I'm freezing cold out there. I'm wearing my jackets. I'm wearing the bibbed overalls. Like, I am keeping as warm as I can. And you know, I got some heated gloves now, so I'm gonna be wearing those heated gloves. They worked great last year. They were super nice. Tennessee, how do you do it out there on the pad this winter?
I always have on the pad. I have hand warmers. I've got 2 pair, and then bundle up. I've got my bibs, my jackets, my boots, and then out on the road, just my jacket and my boots.
I'll tell you one thing is that when I just hit the road, I said, you know what? It's not winter yet. I'm not taking a pullover, and I'm not going to take any sweatpants or pants. I said, you know what? What's the farthest they're going to send me? Because I'm trying to get back by next Thursday or Friday. I said, they can't send me that far. They won't send me that far. Then they said, Bobtail to New Jersey. I was like, I just took off, right? I didn't even really think about it. I get up to PA, it was 60 degrees, man. I was like, I'm freezing. And like in the morning time, like I got up to go to the bathroom. I had to run to the truck stop, use the bathroom, run back. I was like, that was a mistake. I had some highlighter yellow rain pants, and I had a highlighter yellow raincoat, but I mean, like, I was like, I don't want to look like a highlighter Santa Claus running around. Jeffrey says, freaking Okies. God put Red River there to divide Texas from the lesser people. That's a good one.
So is that the same with the Mississippi?
Yeah. Hey, Pegleg, what's going on?
What's
You know what?
going
I'm
on,
going to give
Pegleg?
Pegleg a special shout out right now. So Pegleg was on the Discord and a driver was on there and he was super tired. I'm not going to say who he is, but he was super tired and he was like, "Man, I'm having trouble staying awake." Pegleg, even though he didn't have to, he stayed up all night and he was still on Discord in the morning whenever I got up. So I jumped on there and we talked until his phone died. But he made sure he took care of that driver all night long and stayed in the Discord app and talked to him the entire ride. And I thought that was really great and really cool that he was like, "Man, I'm gonna ride it out with you. I got your back, brother." You know, it was awesome. What's up, Tennessee Flatbetter? John Gonzalez says.
What's going on, John? He asked that when I was off my seat.
Yeah, I noticed that. I was all like, perfect opportunity. No mileage is short. I'm averaging close to 600 a day. That's pretty good.
You're running your full clock there, Jeff.
I like to average 400 a day, but that's because I don't like taking resets. Even though I'm on a reset right now, and it's good. Greenwich Truckins is always used to slow down for Thanksgiving to mid-February, but last 5 years we never slowed. Hey, Greenwich, did you get a student today? I'm curious. I'm being nosy. Did you get a student today? I hope you did.
I do too. I'd hate to actually. The only reason why I got a student today because it was a female flatbedder.
Yeah. Jeffrey says, and I've been bouncing back and forth over the mountains. Yeah, forget
you're gonna get
that.
used to that run, and then you get off your truck, and you'll never do it again.
Twisted, did you run the truck stops barefooted? No. See, Pegleg doesn't forget any of my videos. He's been a long time subscriber. I had you got that rule of no shoes in the back of your truck, right? I actually had a guy that he jumped out the truck barefoot to go pee on the ground in the truck stop, which I don't condone. But he did that and he jumped out barefooted, peed on the ground, and got back in. And I'm all like, how do you come up with a rule from, hey, don't wear shoes in the back? Now I'm gonna have to be like, hey, get out the truck barefooted, but when you get back in, put your damn socks on. You know, like, what are you gonna do? How do you fix that, man?
Or say any of those feet.
It's disgusting. Say my name. Drink your fifth of Jack before you get on the pad. You may get fired, but at least you'll be warm on those cold mornings. I don't touch that stuff.
I won't do that on the pad.
No.
I'm around my truck. I'm not drinking.
John says, that's what I drove. We had a trip to Texas scheduled for Ontario, California, and one of the trailer tires had a bad leak, 15 psi an hour, so we got redirected to Vegas terminal. So we lost miles to Texas.
Okay. Well, that's better. When you said 3 days of that miles, I was like, that better be just your miles, not the truck miles.
How do you know it was losing 15 psi an hour? Did you set out there and go, time? For a whole hour? Yeah, but hey, that part of being a trucker, man, is having problems happen. And so that's only what he drove. So what was it, 900 and something miles?
Yeah. That sounds a lot better than the whole truck.
Yeah. I kind of figured it was that whenever I saw the message, but I wasn't sure. Does Prime Inc. have a terminal in LA or nearby areas? We have a drop yard over there, but no, we don't have a terminal over there. Your closest terminal to you would be the one in Salt Lake City, I believe. Is that correct, Tennessee?
Yep.
Yep. Yep. I can't wait till Tennessee Flatbetter gets 800 subscribers because I'm going to do that. He's going to ask me a question. I'm going to be like, yep. What's the next one? Yep. Jeff says, I'd be running recaps today if I hadn't changed our delivery to Monday instead of today. Monday instead of today. Woo, why did they kick? That's not good. I don't know why they moved your delivery time unless you told them you weren't going to make it.
Yeah, that'd be the only reason.
Where'd you go in Jersey? Let me go see. I know the place I went to. I don't know the exact city. Oh, no. Let's see here. Here it is. Nope, that's not it. That's not it either. Dude, where's my load at? It's kind of weird. My load's not on here. It was Plainfield, New Jersey is one of the places I went, but I was actually I was 25 miles north of there though. But it's not showing my other load. I never had that happen. Like my complete load's not there. You ever have that happen, Tennessee?
The only way that would happen is if there was a truck not in use on your end, so that would take it off of it and put the miles towards your next load.
I don't know. It doesn't matter. That was kind of weird. That's kind of weird, but that's where I was. And then after that, I went to South Carolina and I picked up some Nestle and I brought that back to the yard for somebody else to get the load. And it was heavy on the steer tires, but I'm sure whoever picks it up will mess around with it and get it a little bit better. Wombat says, during orientation, a brand new student was wearing his Prime gear at the gas station next to the campus, buying a fifth of Jack.
Really?
That's your question.
Jeez, you're not supposed to be drinking anything in PSD TNT stage of Prime. You get caught, that's an automatic fire, too.
Prime has zero tolerance for anybody in training at Prime to be drinking any alcohol. And guess what? You are going to get caught because they call it Prime's Field instead of Springfield. That means that Prime pretty much is seen all over this town. Everybody has the phone number to Prime on speed dial. They see you out there and they're all like, wow, this dude all the way across town. This dude buying alcohol over here. Come get him. You know, they be taking pictures of you. Got you. Bunch of snitching, man.
Oh, yeah.
Whole bunch of snitching. And old army trucks where soldiers put gin in their socks to keep their feet warm.
In the middle of something real quick.
What's Steven say?
Oh, he's trying to get some lids.
Oh.
Put dinner away.
Greenwich Trucking says, no students by noon, so I took off to make some revenue. Oh, man, Greenwich, I was hoping you got a student.
Another day. Today would have been a good day to check, too, Greenwich.
Yeah. Yeah, it's about the afternoon time is usually whenever it happens. But, you know, if they did have a student for you, they would message you to get a load back. And I don't blame you for going in and making some revenue because, you know, you got to eat at the end of the day. And
right.
If you get a good load out of the terminal, grab that sucker and run. Make sure you grab it and run. Jeff says that's where I'm setting, Salt Lake. Okay, I've been hearing. Okay, I talked to my boys, man. My boys I started with. We were all talking this week because I was over the road. I had time to talk to those guys, and not like I got caught up with them. And you know, they have all told me that Salt Lake City terminal is super nice, and that I should go check it out. So if I'm only getting one student at a time, or I don't have students again, I'm gonna have my fleet manager try to send me to the Salt Lake City terminal so I can go check it out for myself. But I will really let y'all know what that terminal is really like. Tom Milo coming to Pittston on the 26th flatbed division.
FBG.
Are there any financial responsibilities for students to train during PSD and TNT? No. So no, you will not hit your first really financial thing until you go home to switch your permit to your driver's license. There's going to be a fee there. When you get here, they're going to give you a meal card for a couple days. Where are you going? Pittston? So you're going to check into the hotel over there, and they're going to give you meal cards to eat at the terminal. The Pittston Hotel is nicer than the Springfield one, I believe. And you're going to go through 3 days of orientation. You're going to eat in that cafeteria all 3 days. And then as long as you need to with the meal card, they're going to give you. But once you get your first check, your first time they put money on the card that makes it available for you to take out the $200 borrowed a week, then they're going to stop the meal card and you will be able to use your own money. Go to the store, pick you up some food, whatever. It's kind of like that, because by then you should be going over the road with a trainer or finding out what your trainer's ideal is and, do that. So it's not bad there. When you go on to TNT, you're starting to make your own money. So you start making that. How much, Tennessee?
$900 before taxes.
And then you're out there running freight and you're getting paid then. So you can buy all your own stuff. And, a lot of people are not used to making that much a week. And don't forget that they're taking out the taxes and stuff, like Tennessee said. Jeff says, we got the load yesterday afternoon in Iowa, 2,200 miles, total miles. We were never going to make it by 3 p.m. today when we were assigned, so we changed it this morning. I would have just ran it in there unless it was a Walmart. I would have been like, don't even change it. We're running it in there. I would have said, hey, look, I can't make that time, but I would have tried to run it in there, depending on the place. If it was a Walmart, yeah, you're out of luck, dude. You're gone.
But Jeff, you stayed flatbed, didn't you?
Oh, he's flatbed? Oh, yeah, you set in over the weekend then. Nelson says, so if I need home time and I live in LA, am I able to drop my truck off at the Prime Ink yard, or do you have any idea how it would work? Nelson, you would be able to take your truck home with you and park it where, like, at your house, at your apartments. As long as it's legal to park it there, you're going to be able to take it home. If you have a truck stop, then you can park it in the truck stop. They're probably, if you can find one that's not going to charge you a fee for parking there, that's better. Make sure you talk to the truck stop and get permission. A lot of places are pretty cool about it. They're all like, oh, you live around here? Yeah, we don't mind. Park your truck here. We're cool with it. There's some truck stops that's like, you're going to buy a reserved spot. It's kind of messed up, but yeah, you have to do that. If you want to leave it in the terminal in Salt Lake City, you can park your car in long-term parking and you can drive back and forth whenever you take some home time. I have a friend that what he does when he goes on home time is he comes to Springfield. He leaves his truck here because usually by the time he goes home, because he stays out a long time, by the time he goes home, he leaves his truck here and it goes straight into the shop, and it's going to be in the shop until he comes back and pick it up. So he'll jump on a plane, he'll fly home, take his home time, have a great time, and then he'll fly right back, or he'll get a rental car to come back, and by then his truck is out the shop and he's ready to run again. So you have options there. Wombat says, yeah, he was hungover the next day at the pad. He had his brand new vest and prime bag with him. Oh,
Wow.
the student he was talking about, or
Yeah.
the person.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know, Wombats. I don't know.
Which terminal?
It was Springfield, Missouri.
It was Springfield? Damn.
Yeah.
What's going
Kenworth
on,
Riders
Kenworth?
My bad, Tennessee. Were you going to say something? My bad.
No, I was saying what's up to Kenworth.
Here, I'll let you read his question or his comment.
Hey, everybody. TBD in Tennessee. Well, how's it going out there on the road, man?
So we have Twisted. How's the thumb? So he's talking about the thumbs up. The thumb is healing. I have one little scab there and another little scab right there, but I no longer have a ring completely around my thumb. But since you brought up thumbs, let's go ahead and get the words from Pegleg about giving that like button.
Hey everybody, hit that like button, borrow my leg to smash that ding dong bell. Oh, and if you ain't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe too.
Bam! Hit that ding dong bell.
Oh, yeah.
Greenwich says it's been paid, so look at load history. That's where I was looking, Greenwich.
Well, you probably have to explain what happened when you got to there.
Yeah.
So what happened when you got there, bobtailed?
Oh, you know what? I found it. I found it right here. I forgot that they don't put Springfield to New Jersey. They actually put the 01 I went to after that, and then where I went from there. So yeah, it was Florence. I see the mileage on it. That's what made me figure it out. I was looking for Springfield to New Jersey is what I was looking for. I had a little bit of a blonde moment. Thank you, Greenwich. Without your help, I would not have noticed my mistake right there. See? Hey, just so y'all know, Greenwich is on Discord sometimes. Y'all can hop in there and ask him questions. He's been trucking a while. I'm not going to say a long time, but he's been trucking a while, so he kind of knows a thing or two. He has some good tricks, and like it's pretty cool guy. Really awesome guy. I enjoy talking to him, really. He's a great guy. Timothy Turbo says, how's the food at Salt Lake? You know, I don't know. I've never been there since they had food there. Whenever I was there, they would for the safety meeting. This is how long it is. If you guys remember the safety meeting in Salt Lake City, they would bring you McDonald's for the.
So we must have lost Twisted somehow. He lost audio and video. He was frozen. Wow. This is the first. Hopefully he comes back here pretty soon. And hopefully you guys can hear me. But anyhow, because if I could scroll through the messages and answer questions while we're doing this too. I don't know how the food is there in Salt Lake City. I've never been there. Heck, I don't even think I touched that place when I was on TNT with my brother-in-law. So, oh, what?
I don't know. Where was I at? Oh, but if y'all remember at the Pittston terminal, they had what are you doing, Steven? But at the Pittston terminal, they would serve you McDonald's, like you know, the little McDonald's sandwiches and stuff like that. And at Salt Lake, or at Pittston and Springfield, you would get the whatever you want for breakfast. And that was a long time ago. That's how long it's been since I've been over there because they didn't have a cafeteria for us. So they went and bought us that. It's better than them not doing nothing. But, you know, it was like, wow, you get McDonald's over here. That was Tennessee Flatbedder's 2 wives. Just so you know, he has 2 wives. They just walk by.
One and her best friend. That's not going to happen, brother.
2 wives.
No.
Polygamous over there.
A big H, no.
Oh man, does not compare to Springfield. See, the guys were saying that terminal can give Springfield a run for their money. Tennessee, how's your student doing?
He's doing good. He finally learned parallel today, and then his magically offset got better.
Nelson Torres is very nice. Thank you for the clarification because I just got my CDL passed. That on the 3rd try, and now I'm ready to start my trucking journey. Wish me luck. Congratulations,
well,
Nelson.
Congratulations on that end.
Like I'm telling you that it's gonna take you far. I will tell you now. It's opening the door for a lot of opportunity, and it's gonna. What happens to you from now is up to you. Like how much better are you gonna get? How much more are you gonna learn? Which way are you gonna use your CDL? There's so many options out there for the CDL. The thing is, the CDL opens the door. The path you take is up to you. So. What you think, Tennessee?
I totally agree with you. When I got my CDL, my life has gone up even more and more every year.
Twisted, I sent you a DM on Discord. Whenever you get a chance, check it out. There you go, Tennessee. That's your question.
Whatever that is, thumbs up.
I had to. Kenworth Rider says, great home now and had a good dinner with Twisted Big D at Pittston the other day, Tennessee.
Well, hell yeah. And he was telling me about it. And yeah, you'll have to swing by and we'll have to do something next time you're in Springfield. All 3 of us.
Yeah, we'll go out to eat or something. We'll do something. But man, I was down. I was really down that day. I was all like, what I've noticed is that the way I kind of deal with like being lonely in the truck is and like missing my family is I just don't call them. I know it sounds messed up, but I try to avoid the phone call with the wife and I try to be on the phone as little as possible. That's kind of one way I deal with it. I'll sit on the phone with my friend for 15 hours or whatever. But when my wife calls, it's, hey, what you doing? Yep. All right. Love you. Bye. And I think it's because it messes with my mind too much. It makes me miss my family and stuff like that, I think. So I try to keep it short, even though they miss me and they want to talk to me more. So it's kind of like that. And like that was a really rough night. Like I knew that was going to be a rough night for me. And Kenworth was out there and I saw him walk by and I was like, that was Kenworth. And then he looked right at me. I texted him, threw the phone down. He walked by again. I said, that's not Kenworth. He would have seen a text from me. I said, he would have seen it. So I used a different phone. So this is my phone I keep with me every day. My other phone, I don't keep with me. It's upstairs. I'm not at work, so it's up there. So I jump out the truck, go in there, use the bathroom. I'm like, I'm going to go eat pizza. I'm going to Uncle Joe's. Love that place. And by the way, it's under new ownership. Pizza was pretty much about the same, but who knows what will change with new membership. So,
right.
Unfortunately, new membership. So, long story short, I say, you know what? I'm not going by myself to eat pizza. It's depressing. So I say, you know what? I'm going back to the truck and I'm just going to be depressed in my truck on my own. Not really depressed, but I'm going to go back to my truck and, just shut the door and lock myself in there. And I ran into him. He was like, hey, man, I was trying to text you back. I said, oops, I left that phone in the truck. And I was all like, man, I was gonna go get dinner, but I don't want to eat by myself. And he was all like, I'll go with you. I was like, okay, let's go. Let's go take this bus. And he was all like, I drove over there yesterday, Chinese place. You want to just drive over there? I said, man, it's your fuel. I said, I'm down though. Like, get me over there to eat. So we went over there. We talked for a while. We ate. We had a good time. You know, it kind of boosted my morale for a while.
Yeah, see me on the other
Myers.
end.
Ooh,
I know you're trying to jump forward, brother.
Do what?
I said, I know you're trying to jump forward, but go back to that comment how you were low when you don't like to talk to your family because it makes you feel even worse. Me, I actually love talking to my wife, and when I do, if I feel down, I have to try to call her on FaceTime to see her. That's the way I deal with it out on the road. I've got a video dropping at 10 that'll explain a little bit more about it. So make sure you like and subscribe to my channel so you can catch that video tonight at 10.
And don't forget, let me put this down. And his name's right there, Tennessee Flatbetter, with 1 B and 1 D and 2 N's and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 E's. So there's a bunch of letters in it. Make sure that you are looking at that name right there in the bottom corner of the screen. And also you might see this brand up here in the top corner right there. Point at your brand up there in the top corner. Okay, on my screen, it's the other side. Ah, there we go. Look for that right there. It's his brand.
Cricket.
Let me get back to these comments. Where were we at? Jason Myers 11 says, have you driven tractor trailer to Alaska? Have not, don't want to. It's cold, and from my understanding, you have to do some ice road trucking to get there. So no, definitely not.
Well, during the summer, it's actually a good ride. I've heard a lot of motorcyclists taking that trip up there to Alaska in the summer. But
he said
no,
tractor
I have
trailer,
not been there.
bro.
Yeah,
tractor trailer.
But the road is clear for a motorcycle to get up there during the summer.
I didn't know that. So, Win OTR, what's your favorite truck stop or greasy dinner?
Well, favorite truck stop is going to have to be a Flying J or a Pilot. Dinner is going to be in my truck. I buy my food before I go out on the road. Every trip I take. So I don't like stopping at this truck stops and eating. I'd rather cook my food inside my truck. I know what I'm getting in my gut.
My favorite truck stop, and this just comes from the one I go to the most. If I go that way every time, I will stop there, period, is the one in Harrison, Missouri, the Saps brothers over there.
Oh,
and
yeah. I do like stopping at that Saps brothers.
It has a Dunkin' Donuts. It has a Dunkin' Donuts. Wink, wink. That's the best one.
To me, it's clean. I like it because it's clean.
It is clean.
We
and for the greasy dinner, it's going to be going all the way to Salinas, California. I will park at that little 7-Eleven, run across the street, and I always get one of those burritos with the hot sauce and like carne asada burrito with the spicy sauce they have. And it is something about that sauce is just delicious.
So when does the next truck stop after you get hit that?
There's your comment. Working's lame.
Really?
I don't know. I was going with it. Jeff says Springfield is more interesting than Salt Lake City. Have to meth mob out front for. They're zombies. They are zombies. Zombies.
All over Springfield.
It is illegal to make you work more than 5 days without a day off.
Who said?
They say no overtime every time. Ted, you must be from New York because that's usually what I get from my New Yorker guys. My New Yorker guys they say it is illegal to work more than 8 hours a day. And that includes every break you take and all this stuff. Like they have some crazy rules over there. You are not working on a state level anymore. You are working federal, and the federal government says we work on a 70-hour clock with 8 work days, 8 days a week. So you take it up with the federal government and we'll see what happens. Take back your freedoms. I wish it would. Ted, I'm the opposite, man. I'll take more freedoms to do more work so I can get further, like instead of less work. Nelson Torres, does Prime work with you if you have a vacation trip coming up, but you let them know before time? Yes, Nelson, they do. Get with your fleet manager and let him know how long you need to take off. Tennessee Flatbetter, he goes to Vegas once a week or every 3 weeks or whatever. And he also goes and checks out his what's it called, man? I don't want to call it the wrong thing. Your haunted investigation. What's the correct word? I don't want to be disrespectful.
Ghost investigations. That's all right.
Ghost investigations. So he goes out and does his ghost investigations, and they don't have a problem with it. But he gets with his fleet manager, and they will work with you. So definitely hit them up on that.
So my first year into Prime, May 8th, I got my CDL. April 14th, I got my first truck. And in February of that following year, I actually went on a 5-day cruise to the Bahamas, and they had no bat of the eye of me going. So I like that, brother.
5-day cruise. There's no land around. That's why I've never been on a cruise.
It's actually pretty fun. That was the first time I ever been on a ship going across the ocean. First time I ever got to swim in salt water, too. I found out I don't sink like I do in regular water.
Timothy Turtle says, I would have a girlfriend in every state. That way you're never lonely. If you were single, if I was single, I'd have them saved as the state, major city, then their name, and I would just text them all the time. That way I know what to talk to them about. I'd be like, oh, is this the one with the grandma that died? Oh, yeah. Go back down. How you doing since you lost your grandmother? You know, you got to keep up through text message. Stop talking to girls on the phone.
Have a hard time keeping up with one, much less, 52?
That's why you got to read text message. So when they call you, you just let it go to voicemail. Then you get on the text message. Okay, we're good. Let's go. I know
what are you
going to
do when you're texting between them and they have the same name?
That's why I'm saying state, city, name. Hi, wife one. Thomas's wife one. Where's the second one?
Did you hear him on?
What?
He's calling you my wife one.
You be snitching. Snitch. He's a snitch.
I didn't hear shit.
You snitching. Hey, Big Bob, what's going on?
What's going on, Big Bob?
Rico. Pegleg says Tennessee Cricket wants twisted, best meal on the road place with the rustiest sign and the crap ton of cars in the lot. Okay, so what Pegleg is saying is this was a conversation from the Discord the other night. I don't know if you were there or not, Tennessee, but we were talking about truck stops that have the best food or the best places to park. And we all agreed it's the ones with the rustiest sign and the broken down cars all over the parking lot and the potholes and the just the most run down place there is. That's where you're going to find parking. Oh, Jesus takes the wheel.
I didn't even catch that.
I know. Hey, I beat you for once. Jesus takes the wheel. Says, don't keep them around. Hit it and quit it.
There we go. That works. That works. Jesus takes the wheel.
I tried to get Jesus in here at the beginning. I sent him an invite. I was like, come in here, bro. Like, I wanted to start the show off with just me and Jesus and talk to him because You know what? I'm going to tell you right now, Jesus Takes the Wheel is a really good TNT trainer, and I really want him to come on here sometime because I hold him high in my book of TNT trainers. He's at the top. Freedom is going to the bathroom and locking the door.
Yeah.
That ain't no lie. Jeff I was only able to drive 5 hours yesterday because of my 70.
He's got you running good.
Most transport, if you are lease, when you go on vacation, it's a double whammy. No money, no coming in and the truck, no, it's still due. Yeah,
Right.
and when you're lease and you take time off, you got to pay that truck payment. Like, you know, and I seen your video. You were all like, I took 3 weeks off, and I was like, man, you just started that lease. That has to kill you right there. 3 weeks off, like, I don't know how long it took you to dig yourself out of that hole, but I bet it was not fun, Mo. Mo, I've been trying to get a hold of you. I want you to shoot me a text on my number in there. I need you to shoot me a text because I wanted to talk to you about something. Something, yeah, I just wanted to get a hold of you about something. Nelson Torres, what endorsements do you need before joining Prime? And thank you for answering all of my questions. Keep up the good work. So Tennessee's going to tell you all the endorsements.
All right. So you're going to need your general knowledge, doubles and
Endorsements.
triples. Oh, that's endorsements.
Doubles, triples, tanker.
And your tanker.
There we go.
Hey, that's all endorsements on your CDL. That is.
Yeah. Oh, Tennessee, ever been to the Heart Attack Grill in Vegas?
No, I've walked by it 3 times though.
Rico says, my guy Jesus. Rico, Jesus is all of our guys, bro. Okay, will do. Pegleg says, okay, people, 50 states in the U.S., 3 territories being Puerto Rico, Virgin Islands, and Guam, not 52 states. Woo! Pegleg, you sure did like to type that out. So, Tennessee, what are you up to, man? Are you about to hit the road, or what are you doing?
Monday I'm running to Tennessee and then grabbing something and coming back.
Are we gonna get some more videos?
I'm trying. I'm getting them out there. That's why I dropped one at 10 o'clock tonight. Well, I'm dropping one at 10 o'clock tonight to explain a little bit of why I've been, what's the word I'm looking for? Vacant, I guess. So
MIA.
MIA.
So we're gonna find out what's going on with Tennessee tonight. 10 o'clock, right?
Yep, 10 o'clock tonight.
I will see that in the morning because I ain't staying up. So,
but I've been trying to do them shorts. I've been trying to put out them shorts.
I'm coming in tomorrow at 6 a.m. and I don't even have a truck. So,
well, you need to swing by here and grab my key so you can use my truck.
You're not going? I thought you were going to work tomorrow.
No, I'm taking the day.
Oh, man. I didn't know that. Wait, what is today? Yeah, today's Friday. Tomorrow's Saturday. But yeah, I'm gonna go in and probably grab a pad truck and just get to work and see what all I can get done. After the stream, I'm gonna go up and check my other phone because I heard it ringing. I really need to check it right now. What time is it? Yeah, I'm going to have to go up there and check it because I'm expecting an important phone call tonight, and I heard it ringing, and I should have brought it down here with me so I could have just muted myself, answered it, and all that good stuff. I typed it all with my magnifying glass, too.
That was probably fun.
Oh, the third partner tonight. He said he was going to come as soon as he can. Alex, what's going on?
Hi.
How are you doing?
I'm okay.
When are you gonna make some videos with Tennessee about trucking?
I don't know.
That's what I'm waiting for her.
I
to
heard
answer.
you were a hard worker out there.
Yeah, when it would go on the truck, I would help him.
See, she knows more about flatbed than I do.
I know more about flatbedding than most of his students do.
Oh, I
Okay,
believe
most of
it.
his students did, like before they passed their test, is what I'm meaning. Okay. When I diss on all your students, I bet.
So, did you like going over the road? Like, how long would you take her out with you?
She'd go out with a week at a time with me. So she'd go out a week, I'd come home, she'd drop her off, and then probably the next week she'd go back out with me. So it's every other week she'd go out.
That's still
Yeah,
a good time.
Yeah, we only did it during the summer though because of school, and so that was. Don't go to Texas in the summer; it's not fun.
Oh no! Any state, get her back in here and tell her
And
to
then
change
she
that
walked
to
away on
Arizona.
that note.
Get Alex back in there and change it to Arizona. That wasn't Texas. That was Arizona you were talking about.
No, we went down to Texas, and in the middle of Texas, to pick up pipes.
That would have been Laredo.
In the middle of summer.
Ah.
It was hot as hell's armpits.
That was a fun question when we came back across the little border check to see who you have on your truck. I tried to joke with them, then I decided not to because I didn't want her getting deported for no reason.
Yeah, they might not play with it. Alex, what was the name of that state?
Texas.
Oklahoma?
There's some shady truck stops there.
You muted me.
I muted it. I tried to mute it, but you said it too fast.
There's some shady truck stops in Oklahoma, though.
Pop quiz, Alex, was a strap roller.
My hands.
Is that correct, Tennessee?
I mean, we didn't we have one?
Mm-hmm.
We had one, but sometimes it was just quicker to use my hands because when there was two of us and they didn't have two strap rollers.
Oh, were you faster at rolling it with your hands than he was at using the strap roller?
No. But it was much
so
more
you had
fun.
the strap roller and he had his hands and he beat you.
No, he had the strap roller. I had my hands. I think he just got a kick out of watching me try to roll a strap up without it. Who's Peg Leg?
Say my name says, Twist the Big D ever been to the Big Texan in Amarillo? Yes, it's a tourist attraction. There's better places to eat there. So, Alex, where's the best place you've been? Hey, there's wife number 2. Hey, wife number 2.
What's up, guys?
She's always laughing and in a good mood. That's a pretty good wife number 2. Always laughing and having a good time.
Oh, jeez.
If I'm going to be honest, I don't know the best place I've ever been, but I know the scariest place. We stopped at this rest stop on the side of the road, like how they have them on the side of the interstates. And I was going to the bathroom, and a bus full of nuns pulled up. It scared me. I ran back to the truck. I was like, Thomas, there's nuns. He thought it was funny. I was actually scared.
They busted out rulers and was about to spank you, huh?
Probably. I don't know. I was only 14.
They
Yeah,
said, get over here, you Viking scary person. Get that hammer off your neck. We got some Jesus crosses to
apparently
put
I was
on
supposed to
there.
be going on 21 and I looked a lot older, so I'm gonna stay. Gotta remove your faces.
I've never been able to take one of my kids over the road with me. So, what's the age on it? 9, I think.
I don't know. I was 19.
I don't know. I've seen 14. A lot younger, but
yeah, I think Prime said 9-year-old and 9 years old and older. I think for the company truck. For
right.
lease, I don't think it.
Or
they have an age.
I said none of you would be able to drive trucks.
I don't think you caught what you just said.
I'm okay with that.
I kind of heard a little bit of it, but I was like, what?
And she said maturity wise, it wouldn't be. Neither one of us could drive truck.
Oh, yeah. Maturity wise, I don't think a lot of truckers would be able to drive trucks.
Right.
Yeah.
Peg
I don't know
leg.
if
Forgot about Hawaii. It's 51 states.
There's not 51 states.
Hey, did you see any rattlesnakes in Texas? He said watch for them in Arizona, but did you see any rattlesnakes in Texas?
No.
Oh no. See those armadillos?
Yeah. He scares snakes away.
There's a lot of armadillos all over the place.
All over the place, huh?
Yep.
Alex scared of the nuns. What did you do when you see the Amish?
Ask if I can pet their horses.
Good comeback. I bet their horses are soft.
Probably. They take very good care of their horses.
I like the Amish people whenever they're on the shoulder of the road. I don't like it whenever they're in the lane of traffic.
Oh yeah.
Isn't there a place you go, flatbed, that they have a lot of Amish people in there, and it's like a factory?
We pick up hay and deliver to Amish all the time.
Oh, somebody told me that they went to a Amish, like, I guess like a factory or whatever, where they made something and they would pick it up.
Yeah, that's up towards Buffalo, Missouri. I haven't been there. Justin's been there several times.
Maybe that's who was telling me about it, and I was all like, "Whoa, that's pretty cool!" Like, I didn't know that they did business with people like that much. I thought that they just kept to themselves. You see a lot of Amish people around here, around around Missouri, around PA, stuff like that.
Yeah, we got a big Amish community. We've got a big Mennonite community here in Missouri. Are we completely out of questions?
It just slowed down for a minute. I was hoping Versatile got in here pretty soon. I'm gonna send him another invite though, because he was supposed to be in here.
So how am I mirrored on here? That's weird.
I turned my mirror off, and now I never know which way to point.
There. That looks like
that's wrong.
The mic is sitting on my right side, but on here it's sitting on my left side.
It's on your left on the picture.
See, if you mirror it though, it matches what you do, so it's actually a lot easier to do things.
But now it's back on my right, but on the YouTube, on the screen,
it's still on the left side of the screen on mine. It doesn't change it when you mirror it over here.
Yeah, that's just weird. That throws me off.
No, he didn't.
Sam, Tennessee, you got an update on Sam? What happened with Sam? We got to get the scoop because people don't know.
The latest I heard is he's finally running, but he's in a lightweight.
He's in a lightweight. He is in a lightweight, and he went to Chicago and delivered, and I don't know where he went after that.
Yeah, he hadn't talked to me here, and I haven't been on Discord enough to talk to him, so that's on my bad, brother.
Discord is where it's going down, man.
Yeah, I'm having a hard time just trying to jump between.
Like, I pop open Discord sometimes just to see what's going on.
Since I said all three of my kids.
I can't count. Steven, did you just flash the camera?
Well, he just demonetized this. Flash the camera.
What?
Next
You just glare at me?
He's flashing for Cole's cash.
Bro, you glare at me right now?
We're going to have to blur them out.
All right. I'm
sorry.
Tennessee, have you been to Bloodland?
No, that I know of.
What is Bloodland? Oh, he's in Ohio Sam is in Ohio right now, docked at a Walmart.
Sit your ass down, motherfucker.
You gotta love them Walmarts, don't you, Sam?
Sam, text me. Tennessee, can you send him the link? Send Sam the link.
Yep.
We'll jump Sam in here for a little while, see what he's up to. Because I know he's at Walmart. He got some time now. Dude, my computer keeps on like the fan keeps coming on really loud. Can you hear that?
Unfortunately, no, I can't hear that.
I think my laptop keeps on overheating or something. Bloodland is a ghost town near Fort Leonard Wood.
Oh, that'd be so cool.
No, I haven't been there yet.
Where's Fort Leonard Wood? I think that's
Fort Leonard Wood's up towards Jefferson City.
Yeah, I knew that wasn't too far from here. Oh, look, Tennessee, have you been to Waverly Hills for ghost hunting?
Yes, I have.
Isn't that where you just went?
That was
No.
the last place I went, yes.
So that was.
Yeah, now the cat's out the bag. That's the biggest project I've been working on, is trying to get all that footage where I could actually use it to do a video with.
Hey, Tennessee, I'm gonna go upstairs and check that phone. I'm gonna pop you up as the big screen. And did you invite Sam?
I'm trying to find him on my instant messenger.
You need his phone number?
Well, I've got his number. I just trying to figure out how to copy the link from here to send it.
You're just pressing hold. Hit forward.
I heard your phone go off. Sound like it had diarrhea.
What the hell?
Yeah.
That should just be forward.
I got someone thinking they're techie,
I'm really not.
and all the stuff that she said to push didn't work.
I know how to hook up a PS4 though. How to do that a lot. And I know how to work an old school coffee machine, so I consider myself pretty high tech knowledge.
Hey, she's graduated, so
Yeah. Oh yeah, by the way, all of you are invited when people in technology.
So obviously, I don't have Sam on my Facebook.
why you start laughing?
Because I have the bones of an 80-year-old person. I literally, every time I stand up, it's what's crack-a-lackin'. Thomas does it too.
But I'm a what'd you call me, a Dollar General glow stick?
You know how you crack.
Oh, a Dollar General glow stick.
Yeah.
The Walmart ones are too bougie.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. The way you sent me the link, I'm not gonna be able to send it to Sam
Oh no.
because you sent it through Instant Messenger, and I don't have him on Facebook for some reason.
He doesn't want to be on our Facebook friends. Oh, wow.
Wow,
That was not good.
that was fun. That was about as worse as the trying to set up this whole thing this earlier.
I clicked the link on my phone to see if it would work, and I sent Sam that link, so I was seeing if it would work, and it worked. Alex, can you operate a rotary phone?
Yes, left and right.
Left and right.
Yeah, they make them two different ways. You can either rotate it this way or rotate it this way.
No, you just go like this and you let it go, and it goes.
I know, but they make them go in two different directions.
Tennessee, did you know that?
I've never seen a left-handed rotary, so.
I don't think know that they make a left-handed.
What's going on, Avocado?
Turn
Hello
your
from
phone sideways.
the other side.
Yeah, turn your phone on its
All right.
side.
Okay. You know, as soon as I get on here, you gonna start bossing me around. Is that better? Is that better?
No, but we'll say yes. So tell us what
You
you've
know,
been through the last few days while you've been. Tell us what's been going on because a lot of people have not been here and seen what you've been through. Let's start off with you made it back to Springfield because your truck blew an engine. So you made it back to Springfield and they put you in what?
oh, they put me in a prison cell.
Why you got your
It's
curtain closed? You're the only one in it.
Cause it's not. I didn't make the bed. Okay. I just woke up.
You didn't want to do a tour of
Okay.
your new home or a temporary home?
Oh, you want a tour? There's not much. Look. Okay. Here's the other side. No seat. No seat. You know. And
Boom, there's the bed.
there's literally, as you can see, I turn around and there's my bed. I'm in the prison cell. Yep. Solitary confinement. You know, as Prime said, I've been on my worst behavior, so they gave me this solitary confinement truck, and they said I could get out in good behavior in 2 weeks.
In 2 weeks?
Yep. But all jokes aside, I had called Peterbilt, and they told me that the fourth cylinder didn't have any compression in it, and they're rebuilding the engine, that part of the engine block, and I should have her back by 2 weeks. All the parts came in Tuesday, so that's a plus. Also another plus, I feel today is the luckiest Friday, period. I'm over here in Ohio, of course, at my favorite place, Walmart, and I've been here for 5 hours, not complaining. I got 2 more hours, and I get a full reset, so they could take as much time as they want, at least this time, you
Right.
know. And speaking of which, I just got the green light. Damn, that's what I get for talking. Yeah, just got the green light. But I've been out here running. This is my third load, and I've only been out for 3 days, so I've been running real hard. I got my settlement, and I was actually pleasantly surprised. Least took care of all my fixed costs. I wasn't in the hole or anything. I actually got a check today, which, once again, I'm actually pretty surprised.
Right.
And the revenue on the truck is really good. I'm getting some really, short hops, 500, maybe 400 miles. My next load is only 200 miles and paying me 1,000, so I can't complain. And I'm just enjoying life out here. Glad that I'm out on the road again and making some type of money and pulling loads, instead of dropping loads inside the restrooms in campus because of the food. But
All right.
welcome
So
back,
I had
D.
to run. Sorry about that. I had to run, get this phone, respond back to some messages, and everything's good.
Yep.
I've been trying to get a hold of my student because he just got back into Springfield, and I was expecting a call from him. I didn't know when it was going to come, but I ended up getting the call from him. So he is back in Springfield. Get him his CDL.
All right.
Good.
Avocado, you killed my phone with the rusty drive shaft. Lightweight.
Yeah, it is rusty back there, but she's working. Don't get me wrong. She's doing what she needs to do, and the shop said it was okay. I didn't feel like arguing with anymore with them, and I took her. And the funny part is, as soon as I left Springfield, that check engine light came right back on, the one that they claimed they couldn't see, and I just rolled with it. I rolled with it. It comes on periodically here and there, so I'm just trying to figure out what it is. But so far so good.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just a sensor.
Better check your oil every now and then.
And when do you get your truck back?
In 2 weeks, hopefully.
In 2 weeks. So 2 weeks, you're supposed to get your truck back.
Yep, I get my personal space back too.
What'd he say?
His personal space.
Oh, his
He's
personal
in jail
space.
cell right now, even smaller than what we're
Let's see the
used to.
inside of that lightweight. Unless you don't want us to.
No, we already did that. You know,
Hey, no, pop him back up on the big screen and show it around. Show it around, Avocado.
there's nothing to show. There really isn't. Ah, okay.
How much room you got between that bed and the back of your seat?
Nothing. This is
Dang.
the back of the seat, and that's the bed. That's how much space I got.
Where's your blankets and stuff?
Oh, right there.
It was a rough night.
Oh, okay. No pillow?
Right there. I only got the bare necessities on here. I'm not trying to make this home. Uh, some storage. Not much in there. Um, Another storage. Of course, you can't see back there. A little bit of storage here where I keep my snacks. You know, what snacks I can fit on here. And the side where there's supposed to be a seat. There's no seat. And can I actually change this camera around? No. And over here, up top, of course, more storage all the way across. And that's pretty much it. That's it. Storage, not much of it. Little tiny cubby, little missing seat, couple of inches between me and the ceiling. You know, it's
How tall
lovely.
are you though?
Obviously,
6'1".
got a lightweight mid-roof.
Yeah. Thank you for realizing. That's
Realizing what?
exactly a mid roof. So the roof
Oh,
is right
mid-roof.
here. See, look, not much.
He is
Not much.
destined to hit his head everywhere he goes in that truck.
Oh, I have already up here. Man, I got up one time and I slammed my head on there. Thought I gave myself a concussion.
So is the
Man,
Discord app helping out?
Oh yeah, man, I was on there a day or two ago. Actually, I was on there both days. And I was talking to Peg Leg, Agent Uber, Dump Truck Bob, and somebody else. I forgot who. But we was on there almost all night, and my first trip out, it was 507 miles. I remember hopping on as soon as I got out the Springfield terminal, and I talked to Peg Leg all the way up until I got into my 90 in Chicago. And it helped me out considerably. He kept me up, kept me laughing. And then when I got to Chicago, he saw how crappy the situation was up there. And I got into a receiver where it's like a toll booth lane. That's how narrow it was. Because you have trucks on either side of the road and you have to back in from the street into the dock. You know, needless to say, of course, I made it. And the only reason why I'm saying, of course, I made it is because you don't see me complaining about a $1,000 deductible.
So Pegleg said he was on the Discord and he was just had it on. He was wearing his CPAC mask and he fell asleep in it. And he was the only one in there, he said. And then he said that he heard you jump on there and start talking, and that's what woke him up. And he said, well, Sam needs me. I'm going to stay up and I'm going to talk him through this. And He was still up in the morning whenever I got on there. I jumped in there. He goes, "Yeah, Sam just went to bed." There was my boy Oz was in there, and they were talking to each other. And I talked to him till his phone died. He stayed on the phone and talked with me early in the morning till his phone died. Like Pegleg's my guy, man. He's
Oh
on
yeah.
there. He's helping.
Yeah, he definitely is. He helped me out. And also, if you go to Chicago, ask for that Johnsonville sausage load. Man, they treated me good.
Oh yeah, you
Treated me
told me about
good.
that. What they do for you?
So I went in there and they actually fed me. Got hamburgers and hot dogs off the grill, couple bags of chips, some soda. They fed me when I got there. There's 4 drivers that they do every other day. And not just Johnsonville drivers, anybody who shows up every other day, they have some type of grill. Uh, and man, I was happy. Now the dock was tight. Don't get me wrong, it was tight, but I forgave them because they fed me.
Yeah, they got to compensate somewhere, right?
Greenwich says, "Stay in the Midwest regional. You'll make some good revenue." Jeff says Alex is gonna trifecta. What you think about
With
that,
this trainer.
Alex?
No, my other.
Oh, your other student?
Well, the
Forget
other
that.
Alex is I don't remember what he's talking about now.
Okay, we're gonna go back with Plan A. Alex, you gonna trifecta when you come out here?
Like I said, with this trainer, yeah.
Ouch. What about with this trainer?
I've already told Sean, I told you, I've told Justin, I'm flatbed all the way. Not a reefer person.
FBG.
Yeah.
Well, he used to be flatbed.
Well, FBG RS. Yeah.
We can't play that game. It's either flatbed or reefer, brother.
Exactly flatbed at heart, reefer at soul.
No, the
Say my
R-
name,
the
Sam.
RS
How is your
RS.
fuel mileage in the luxurious lightweight compared to your Pete?
What fuel mileage? This
You're
thing
not
can't
getting
pull.
good fuel mileage in that lightweight?
Man, this thing can't pull. Let me tell you, I went up a small hill. A small hill doing 62. And yes, it's governed at 62 as a company driver here. Even though I'm not company. I went up a small hill. I dropped down to 35 quicker than I could bat an eye. It got no power whatsoever. And then the best part about it is that they give me the heavy loads. I was like, yeah, that makes sense.
Oh yeah, because
Yeah,
you
you're
can carry
lightweight.
more in
You
a
can hold
lightweight.
heavier loads.
Yeah, I noticed. Yeah. I noticed, and sometimes on the hills when I'm going to turn into the pilots or the loves, man, I got to keep my foot mashed on the brake, or I'm going to keep rolling back. If I was in a regular truck, I wouldn't be rolling back on a little hill. Give me 1% of an incline, and I'm rolling backwards. Like, damn, this thing got nothing to it.
I think it's funny. He was all like, "Man, I ain't getting in no lightweight. I ain't getting in no lightweight." Bloop. I
You see,
think
what
you
happened
jinxed
was,
yourself, bro. I think you jinxed yourself.
Yeah.
no, I think y'all jinxed me because you mofos were like, hey, watch him get a lightweight, and look what happened.
No. I didn't say that.
Hey, if you'd have stayed flatbed, you would have never been in a lightweight.
No,
That's
I
a
wouldn't
lie.
know.
That's a lie. I see flatbed lightweights.
That's what I'm saying. With the headache rack is bigger than the truck. I've seen them. You know, I watched and I was curious. I was like, wait a minute, there's not a lightweight. So what's that in the back? I walk around and I see the headache rack sticks out a couple of inches. I was like, that's sad. Your rack is bigger than your truck. That's sad.
Avocado, did you get a picture of the trainer on the sidewalk in Chicago? What's that about?
That
Get
was
that.
me.
No. Oh. All right. So it was so tight in this receiver in Chicago. Peg leg
How tight
was
she?
on there.
That's messed
I
up.
can't say on here. You know the response to that. That's why you asked that. I can't say it on here.
We're talking about how big his rack is.
Well, let's just say it was tight enough that R. Kelly would have loved it.
What about the
Yeah.
training
All
on the
right.
sidewalk?
So somebody decided to make their own parking spot, and they hopped the sidewalk and they parked right onto the sidewalk. Yeah. Now I'm not gonna mention names, but in that part of Chicago, right there on the other side of the receiver, there's a terminal in where that was done at. And the owner of that terminal, I think everybody knows, Swift. They parked. Their driver went onto the sidewalk, literally up onto it, and he parked his trailer and dropped it there and left. Oh God.
Hey, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, man. Like,
Yeah, I see.
I was trying to take up for him, man.
I'm not saying anything, man.
Heavier the load means more revenue, right? I think that's negative, but I'm not sure.
Nah, no.
No.
I'm hauling the same thing I would haul in a regular truck. Just quarter less than a truck.
Yeah, I didn't think so. That's like those people pulling doubles and triples. They're all like, double the load, I get paid double. And I'm all like, how much are you making? I'm making great money. I'm like, let me see a check stub. No, can't do that.
Well, I mean, yeah, doubles and I see doubles, but well, out west is different. I see doubles as 53 footers, but most of the time I see doubles they're the pup trailers. So you put two of them together, you got 153, or maybe a little bit more. That's it.
Yeah. Still a lot. Like I don't think that they get paid really that much more. Like I know it's two trailers, but I mean like what are they 48 foot, right?
Uh, I don't know.
I
They
don't know either.
they look as big as my lightweight.
When you putting that hand on your truck,
When I finally get it finished.
what's the hand for?
So my student quit holding my hand when they're backing.
Oh my God, that's a
They
good
can
one.
do it themselves.
Oh, speaking of which, I know you've seen it, and I know you're not gonna say anything, so I'm gonna say it. I found your new truck in Springfield. It's that gray one that says "Woo Piggy" on the top of it.
Wait, for who?
You.
For you, Twisted.
Yeah. It's right there by the Millennium Building. It's silver. It's a Freightliner. You'll be right at home. Up top, a red letter, and it says "Woo Piggy." I
You
thought
should
of
have took
you.
a picture of it.
I did. It's in Discord.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah, you chose not to see it. That's why.
No, wait, I did see that.
I'll
Now I
repost
remember
it.
what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah. Yep. That's your new truck, man. I'm
What do
sorry
you
it took
think
so
about
long.
Walmart coming out with a 60-foot refrigerated trailer?
What do you think about? I don't know. From what I understand, I heard that was in Canada only. Um, honestly, if it's made correctly, where we can especially like stretched out, I don't see no issues with it. Yeah, it's gonna
Uh,
be harder to turn, but
yeah, as long as you can make the turns on the roads we have, like I ain't tripping.
right.
Now,
Cause
most
look
of
at
our states can't do more than a 35, so or
right.
53. Let me put 10 numbers around.
What is Alex doing over there? Just
You're
look
gonna
like
try and you just
look
said
like
the
you.
turns here. The turns here. Have you seen some of these sharp turns? You think a 60-foot trailer is gonna make it through some of those turns? No.
Hey, my guy's driving the 12th hole on their test, so they'll be good.
My guys drive a 53-foot flatbed. They can make them turns.
But is it
Yeah, that's the point I was gonna get at. I mean, flatbed we'll drive 48s and we drive 53s. So
Sam, I go down 125 with my tandems in the 12th hole. What you think about that?
Say that again.
I said I go down 125 with my tandems in the 12th hole.
Really?
My
Oh well,
students, I don't side those tandems for them. I just leave them wherever they're at and say, let's go down that road.
I've done 125 with my 53-foot flatbed that I pull.
from Brenton, Florida, heading to New Jersey. Good luck. New Jersey, not sure if you know, but they have a new law similar to New York. You cannot, well, it's a little different. You cannot park in the industrial areas no more. You cannot park in the city. And we all know how parking is up there, so that's why
They
I
did
say
that
good
too?
luck. Yeah, they did it too.
Wow. I'm
Yep.
telling you what, like I'm telling you what
Oh,
right now is that the parking situation up there in the Northeast, wrong channel, bro.
skull.
There you go. Must be nice to be off tomorrow. That's all I gotta say.
Hey, I'm choosing that because I went on a poker run. I was gone from 7 o'clock in the morning till 6 o'clock at night. I do it to my old lady that I need to be home tomorrow.
Oh, you're doing it live tonight.
Yeah.
That's some racism.
Good life.
But anyways, back to the parking situation. Parking is getting ridiculous out there over the road, man. Like it was almost impossible to find parking out there. I paid for parking one night. $17 to pay for parking.
Where?
What you say, Sam? Or who said that?
I said where?
You said where?
Yeah.
Where was I at?
Was it a TA?
No, I parked at a Flying J. I can't remember where it
$17 at a
was.
Flying J.
Walmart internet.
Yeah, that Walmart internet is horrible. I think it was a Flying J. It was a Flying J for sure. I got the receipt on my dash in my truck. I can't remember where, but I had to pay for parking over there because everywhere was full. And my buddy said, "Hey, man, if there's no parking at this Flying J, then you can forget about finding parking up there."
And why
So I
didn't you use
ended
your
up
point?
parking
Oh,
there
wait a minute. I was going to say a dumb question. Well, with my students, there is no dumb question, so I'll ask it anyways. Why didn't you use your fuel points?
because I didn't have none.
There we go. I already knew the answer, but I had to ask the dumb question.
Yeah, because I've been filling up at nothing but the terminal because that's my fuel stop on these tire loads. So with that happening, you don't have no points. If I could have used the points to pay for parking, I would have did that.
And that's why I like Flying J and Loves and Pilots is you can use your points to buy your parking there. TA, you can't use your points. At a Petro, you can't use your points. You have to pay cash for those. Unless they changed it the last 5 years, but
Yeah. So Sam is hotboxing the avocado is hotboxing his truck, or his truck caught on fire. We don't know because the signal's bad. We're hoping that that's a cigarette in his hand. And the reason his signal's probably bad is because his phone caught on fire in that lightweight. Oh, nope, there's a cigarette. Victor Garcia says, "Good evening, everyone. Is it okay for me to apply for Prime Inc. and go to orientation without studying any CDL material? As long as you can pass your permit test, then that will work. Pass your permit test, study for that, pass your permit test, and then come to Prime Inc. And it doesn't matter if you don't know nothing about trucking, because the best students know absolutely nothing about trucking besides the research on what life is like over the road, you know, kind of like stuff like that. How's it going to be? How am I going to deal with being away from family? Like, do that kind of research. But if you're coming out here and all you know is, hey, I passed this permit test, I know what's in that permit book, I'm ready to learn how to drive this thing, back this thing, and do pre-trip, then let's do this. So yeah, you can. Jersey sucks. I lived there. Yeah, Jersey's horrible. I don't like going to Jersey. Tennessee, you like going to Jersey?
Because I'm always pulling a 53, trying to deliver in the middle of it.
Can't you park at Walmart's? Nope. The Walmart will come out and tow you and everything. Tennessee, that is better to be Tennessee best. What? Water in your cup?
Better be
Oh, I get it.
It's Tennessee Dr. Pepper. We'll put it that way.
Tennessee Dr. Pepper. You're not drinking sweet tea? You're usually drinking sweet tea all the time.
Well, I had them pick me up some cream soda Dr. Pepper. Usually I have sweet tea.
Dr. Pepper, ugh. I mean, sweet cream Dr. Pepper. That does not
Cream
sound
soda?
good.
Yeah, next time when I get a case on the truck, I'll let you try one. It's good.
I tried the blueberry one and it was real good. What?
I don't like the blueberry.
I'm not hearing your racism right now. I thought it was great. I really did.
I just don't care for it. It's just not my cup of tea.
That was funny.
Why does it say half and half? What's the half and half on that?
Half tea, half lemonade.
Oh, so you're not even drinking all sweet tea.
No.
And Jack Daniels.
I ain't hearing your racism on this channel. I plead the fifth of Jack.
Greenwich Trucking says, I've used points to buy parking at Petro TA. Man,
Which
yeah,
one?
if I had the points, I would have done the same thing.
The one in Denver, all the ones that I normally stop at will not let you use points, and that's basically Denver and Iowa. They won't let you use points. You have to use cash. And like I said, unless it's changed in 5 years.
Do I have to study the CDL permit test before or after orientation? Before. You have to get your permit before you come to orientation. So you need to get your state CDL handbook and make sure you study it. The recruiter will tell you what sections to study. So make sure you get with the recruiter and study the sections that they tell you. It's going to be general knowledge, air brakes, combinations, tanker.
Yep.
That's it, right?
Yeah, general knowledge, tandems and doubles and triples, air brakes, which is part of the general knowledge, and your tanker.
Okay.
You don't have to worry about passenger or hazmat.
Yeah, so make sure you get that, and you're going to need to study all that stuff and take your permit test. So you should be fine after that. All my guys named Victor, they do really well. They're really smart guys. Pegleg says half and half is best known as Arnold Palmer. When I'm in Denver, I usually stay at Prime's Yard. Also, a lot easier to do a 10 there. That yard is going to be closed down, I think, October the what?
I didn't catch the date. I know it was sold, and we're buying a new yard.
I thought they said like October the 10th.
Yeah, see, I don't remember the date. It's been a minute since I've looked at that message.
Yeah, so hopefully they get us a new one before too long. It would be really nice to get a better position. I didn't like being in the middle of the town, really, to tell you the truth. I did not like being in there.
That yard was not fun to get into, especially off of I-70 like it was.
It was close to that TA, though.
Yeah, but that TA, trying to get from there to that TA was not fun either.
Yeah.
Because that intersection just did not work for how they positioned that TA.
Yeah.
Especially when you pull out of that TA trying to go north or south or east or west on 70. Yeah, you had to make sure you were going that direction. before you committed to it.
Roads.
I don't know why my computer's running so hot, man. The fans keep on kicking on like crazy.
Maybe it's time to upgrade your fans. I know I need to do that on my laptop.
You can upgrade your fans on the laptop?
Yeah, just replace them.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they get worn out. It's a motor constantly spinning.
Yeah, and what's bad is I don't turn mine off. I should turn mine off sometimes.
Oh, we're sitting at...
You ready to get off?
Wait, Daniel. Guess what?
Or just buy a new laptop.
Chicken butt.
That's-
No. The day before yesterday, I robbed the dentist.
You robbed the dentist?
Yes, I robbed the dentist. So
What you rob him?
I got two wisdom teeth taken out, and he was one of those dentists that's like, you can't have your teeth, they're mine now. And the nurse lady was like, I don't get paid enough to stop you, I'm just gonna turn around. So I robbed the dentist, and I brought Thomas my teeth.
So I added 2 more teeth to my collection.
Yeah, we're gonna make a necklace. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah. It's going to be awesome. I like that. That's cool, though.
So
Yeah.
Jesus Takes the Wheel says, just buy a new laptop.
It's so much cheaper just to replace your fans.
Jesus Takes the Wheel. I seen your Facebook post today, and let's look at Jesus Takes the Wheel's Facebook post today.
I need to add him to Facebook then.
Let's see if I can find it. He's probably deleting it right now.
People
I
be
ain't
like
gonna
that.
put his name on there, but I'm gonna pop up this picture. Oh no! There. Now it's not on there. Jesus Takes the Wheel said, "Hey, finally taking some time off, so I'm having a good home time." That is a PlayStation 5 and a brand new Xbox, whatever it's called.
So you're bringing the 5 to my house?
He's bringing the Xbox to my house.
I appreciate the new gift. Jesus Takes the Wheel.
Yeah, he said, I'm taking some time off finally. I'm spending some money. Well-deserved time off. Jesus Takes the Wheel, runs hard. He pretty much came in here, picked up my last student, and he already ran half of the miles out before they went home to switch the CDL over. So
real quick, brother. Skull, Jesus Takes the Wheel. Skull. And I heard Twisted over there, skull to it too.
Yeah.
I heard that ice rumbling around.
Oh my god.
John Wesley says, it's because you're so hot and twisted.
I thought this
What's he
wasn't that
talking
kind of
about?
channel.
Oh,
I'll
cuts
let you-
Alex off
okay,
like
yeah,
that.
you cut it off to where it's a short screen, not the full screen.
That's least money.
It's at least money. Listen to him. It's at least money. Look, here he goes. Jesus Takes the Wheels flexing over there. Look at him flex. He says, we ran approximately 16,400 miles in 3.5 weeks.
That's some good miles there, man.
Yeah, he don't play around. He's going to be needing a new student pretty soon, so I'm hoping the guy that I just got, I have a special case for him, actually. So he's going to wait a little while because I have a special case for him. I have a guy coming in that's been a good friend of mine for a long time. He comes in October, and as soon as he comes in, I want Jesus to take him and just beat the truck, speed, knock these miles out super fast to get my buddy off of the truck and on his own. He has a CDL already. I trained him a long time ago. He's been in one of my YouTube videos. If y'all search it way back, his name was Tony.
Yeah, I might have to get Jesus's information, so when I do get a reefer driver, I can toss him to him. Have that TNT in my pocket to help out my guys.
Oh, so we're going to mute Tennessee Flatbedder for a while. Erase everything that he said. That is my TNT trainer right there. Jesus Takes the Wheel.
Don't be like that, David.
No, like Jesus Takes the Wheel is amazing. Like I've had plenty of students go off with him, and like, man, they not one of them says, "Hey, he wouldn't let me back." They are all like, "Man, he made me do all the backing. Man, he taught me how to do all the paperwork. Man, he taught me about lease." And like, dude's a excellent TNT trainer.
Well, I would toss
Excellent.
him my next reefer driver, but he's actually got his dad going to do his TNT. And then my other student, she's actually going to TNT with her husband. So,
Can't beat that.
oh, yeah.
After that other guy, I'm going solo for winter. I'm going to enjoy that. Yeah, and so Jesus Takes the Wheel is going to do solo winner this year. You know, and it's going to be good for him. I think he needs a little break for a while from TNT, or, you know, you can't just keep on grinding these guys out like that. You need to take some home
Oh,
time.
yeah.
You
You need
need
some
to get
personal time.
some R&R, man. Like, you're going to burn yourself out if you're always running hard like you do. And don't get me wrong, like, I'm glad that you're vicious like that, and I'm sure that you're very successful and you make a lot of money. I mean, who goes to the store and buys a PlayStation 5 and an Xbox, brand new
Not
Xbox?
me.
I don't even know the name of it. Xbox always has these crazy names. But like, you just went out and said, you know what? I've been making such good money. Boom, boom. I'll take that.
Now, real quick question to Jesus. Do you ever do a TNT through the winter?
Yeah, he's last winter he had my student Shane. So
Oh,
he
okay.
did.
I remember him.
Yeah, he had Shane. David Smith said, "Are there any other trainers that run like that? Get those miles out of the way." David,
Yeah, we have a lot of them.
I have some other guys, right? I have some other TNT trainers that I trust and that I use. I do. I have a handful of trainers that I use, but Jesus Takes the Wheel is number one in my book. Whenever I have somebody that's like, I'm all like, man, this dude is awesome, and this dude's one of my best students, I'm going to hit him up. Even if it's wintertime, I'm going to be like, hey, dude, I know you were going to run wintertime by yourself, but this dude's amazing. And you know, I can pretty much kind of persuade him, be like, dude, this dude's great, man. You're passing up a good one. He's going to be good for your fleet. Then I might get him to go ahead and take my guy, but you know, it has to be like, I'm going to have a top-notch guy for him to take him, because that's going to be his little break from training for a while.
Yeah, see, on flatbed side, I have 3 people that I know of that run hard. They take their home time when you come back to upgrade, and then they'll grab another student and run hard again.
I've never had any complaints on Jesus Takes the Wheel either. So
far, I've heard good things about Jesus. So that's not talking about the good book. That's talking about Jesus Takes the Wheel.
yeah. Jesus Takes the Wheel says, I typically run TNT year round. I'm easily convinced it has to be the right trainee for sure.
Have you guys
Hans, what's going on? Hans, where you been at?
What's going on, Hans?
Look like Tennessee's in his relaxed in his Hawaiian shirt. That's a Hawaiian
it's a Grateful
shirt.
Dead shirt. It's a Grateful Dead. There's the Harmony Rain Bear.
Name all the bears.
Yeah, I can only name one of them right now.
Well, see, this
Alex?
is the purple bear, and this is the yellow bear, and this is the other colored bear. I got you back.
Tennessee, read that one. There you go. Good job. I knew you could read one of them. No.
Are you saying I'm deaf? I can know only sign language.
That's the first one. Dude, you read it perfect too. Let's see if I can.
Backwards.
The other way around, brother.
Oh, it's because the camera's mirrored.
There you go. There you go.
There you go.
I got my camera mirrored, so it's messed up. The thing is confusing when you mirror the camera. Really
Right.
confusing.
When you mirror it, though, it should be exactly the way you're sitting.
Yeah, we should be able to see it the same way, but I know my bike's sitting right here, but on my screen here it shows it on the right side, but on you
Is my mic on the same side as yours or the opposite side?
Opposite.
on the screen on StreamYard it's on the opposite.
So our mics are side by side on your picture.
Nope.
See, mine's not. They're on the opposite side of the screens.
Yeah, I don't know. It's confusing.
It's just like when I poked the pig.
Am I pointing at the pig?
Now you are. But you
So
need to
my
use your
camera's not
thumb.
reversed.
Use your thumb. The other way.
No, wait. This is the thumb that got jacked up.
There you go. Right there.
Just takes the wheel says, I can't take all the credit. There's a reason I like taking your students on TNT. They're well taught in PSD. Thank you, Jesus. I appreciate that.
Yeah, because all the the flatbed trainers, they're like the best.
Well, Reefer, that's why he likes to take them. Now, if he was a flatbed, he would love to be taking my students because me and Twisted both train the same way.
Yeah, I'll tell you right now. If you get one of Tennessee flatbedder student, or you get one of my students, we pretty much teach the same way, and a lot of times we help each other out. So I might be like, Tennessee, can you work with my students a couple days? He'll jump right on it, and he might be like, hey, Twisted, can you do some stuff with my students today? And I'm like, yeah, boom, got you. And we will work with, like, help each other out like that. So, I mean, you're getting pretty much the same thing.
He's still training me,
Who is?
Thomas.
Oh, are you really?
Tennessee.
Okay, time out. Are you really thinking about coming out here to become a trucker?
Yeah, but that's still like 3 years away. So.
Oh, I did not know that. I thought that you were probably going to go to college or something.
Well, I plan on going to college, but I'm not even 18
Well, what
yet.
field? What field?
Culinary. I plan on either attending.
He didn't hear you.
I plan on attending OTC's culinary arts department, or going to MSU to play basketball. One or the other.
Well, I'll tell you right now, culinary is going to be not that good because in trucking, because we use a lot of ramen noodles and hot pockets. And
I know. I had to make. Hey, listen! Don't discount making food in a moving truck because I made peanut butter and jelly sandwiches driving while having to stand in the back of the truck. Okay, it's a lot worse than culinary school.
While she was in the bunk net in the back of the truck, seat belted in, she was making a sandwich, and it was hard.
That's what I said. I'm gonna be back there like cooking up a salmon while he's driving.
How was your run to the East Coast? Oh man, dude! Like I'm telling you, I do not miss going to jerky. Woo!
Yeah, you said it right.
I don't miss going to Jersey, man. Screw Jersey. I liked going to Pittston. I missed that terminal, and like I went in there and I was all like reminiscing. I was like, man, I spent 3 months down here straight, and I loved it down here, and I had a good time. You know, I was just like, man, I miss Pittston. But once I got to Jersey, I said, screw the East Coast. I'm ready to get out of here. Once I went to
your
Jersey.
videos of you and Screw that word. You looked at home, which was weird.
Yeah. I like Pittston. I really do. And I have a good time there every time. I really, really like it. You know, if they would have had Pittston's training pad opened before my wife, actually, I didn't decide to move to Springfield, but before my wife decided to move out here where I was at, I would have been training out of the Pittston yard, and we would have moved to Pittston because I really like that training pad out there, and I like the people up there. And you know, it was a real nice area. I love the I love how it looks up there, and I just really liked it up there. Even, it was like 40 degrees every day, and for a long time, or it was freezing cold out there every single day, and we were out there just like, man, it's a normal day. You could stay out there all day. You come over here to Springfield, and in the wintertime, I'm all like, man, dude, it was freezing cold every day in Pittston, and I was used to it. But you come to Springfield, and it's one day warm, one day cold, one day warm, one day cold. So you don't used to being cold all the time. And with it up and down, you're all like, oh, it's warm, it's warm, it's warm. Oh, freezing cold, warm, freezing cold. You're just like, man, it's horrible. Over there, it went freezing cold, freezing cold, freezing cold, freezing cold, freezing cold. You got used to it. You were all like, man, I'm good. Like in the morning time, when you get up to go use the restroom and you jump out of bed, you're just wearing your shorts and a t-shirt. You go to the bathroom, you come back, you're cool. Then you put on all your winter gear, and then you go to work. But the first thing in the morning, you just jump out in shorts and t-shirt, hit the bathroom, come back. It's like normal.
Yeah, I might have to tell Sarah thank you for moving here, because I would have never met you. Like I say,
true.
Everything happens for a reason, and your reason's to be here in Springfield.
That's true too. And it's not as far to go home either. So like it would have been a long travel for go home from there. I like the terminal better though. I liked everything about there. One of my biggest complaints about the Springfield terminal is that there's a lot of drama there, and there is a lot of snitching going on in Springfield. Over there in Pittston, you didn't have that. They wouldn't be like, hey, you didn't put a lock on your trailer. They'd be like, hey, come on in, buddy. It's cool. Go. And like, don't get me wrong. I always have a lock on my trailer. Like I do. Well, I'll take that back. I most of the time have a lock on my trailer, because if it's an empty trailer, do you really have to put a lock on it? Prime says yes, we put locks on it now. But back then, if I brought an empty trailer in the yard, I was like, man, I ain't putting a lock on it. We're going right to the yard. It's only like 10 miles down the road. And that would be cool. But in Springfield, you could deliver right there, right next door to that Ozark Harvest or whatever. You can go right there. And then you pull out of the dock with the empty trailer. You're going to the wash bay. You better put a lock on that trailer, because they're going to call your fleet manager and tell on you.
Because of the zombies in Springfield, you might get one in the back of it.
You know where the Ozark Food Harvest is?
Yep.
A zombie's really going to get in there from there to there?
Have you not seen the one over on the disc court?
Oh, they're just dying to get in.
The golf disc court?
There's a homeless guy out there?
There was a couple of days ago.
No, I wasn't out there for that.
Yeah, the security guy had to walk him off the property.
It's not the first time we had a homeless guy inside the terminal.
Right. The guy that come to hang out on the end of the pad over by pad 12 for a while, just to hang out.
Yeah.
Because he thought the fishing hole was still down there when Prime took it out.
Early next year, I'll take one of your reefer guys to. No, he won't. No, he won't.
Yeah,
Sean Wesley says culinary is awesome. Don't do college and get in debt. It's not fun.
Oh, I won't. I get my first year or two of college for free because I did stupid stuff.
Cool. That's nice. Alex, go to Mizzou, however you say it. I don't know how to say it. And be a tiger.
No. No.
You were planning on attending college until you saw my Xbox Series X and my PS5 post. # lease money. Ah, he's flexing. Jesus over there flexing.
He's also got jokes too.
So, real quick, Jesus takes the wheel. Anybody else listening, you can take this as you want. A single person doing company can make the same money.
Facts.
Food for thought.
Answer. How?
Because they're single. Where's all their money going to?
Hans.
There we go.
Hans. Insane clown posse dresses like vanilla. Bro,
What?
Vanilla Ice, time out. Vanilla Ice comes to the gathering of the Juggalos. Like, Juggalos like Vanilla Ice. We do. And so, like, that's not too bad. Thanks for the $5 super chat. So, Insane Clown Posse dresses like Vanilla Ice. I can deal with that. At least he didn't say, like, they dress like MC Hammer with the hammer pants. You remember the hammer pants, bro?
I
What were they
remember
called?
the
Parachute pants? You had
Those
a pair
are
of those,
correct, though.
didn't you?
I had one pair. I had one set, and they were rainbow colored, actually.
That's funny.
Wow. Tie-dye shirt and rainbow colored parachute pants.
He's a
Tie
hippie.
dyed is only because Grateful Dead.
He's a hippie, the long hair, the piercings.
Insane
The
Clown
Dr.
Posse
Pepper.
mask. Love it.
It's not Insane Clown Posse. It's just a car.
Like Tennessee, Tennessee, do
What?
you lick your flatbed FBG?
Do I lick my flatbed? No. Have you known where those things have been? No.
Why would you lick it?
It's good luck, man. That's old school trucking, man.
But
No.
FBG.
No, that's
Now-
called coronavirus.
Now, if I'm actually pulling a load out of, I might have to say Kansas now. I can't remember it, but we pull a lot of salt out of there. You get some salt lick. There we go.
Go, Diego, go.
What's up? Go Diego, go. Go Diego, go. I would really love it if you join the Discord, brother. I really want you in the Discord, man. You have been a great friend through probably for Go Diego, go. You've been a good friend for 2 years, man. I would love to have you in the Discord because you could explain to people how it felt to get turned down by Prime and how you did not give up on it. You did not give up on getting your CDL. You went ahead and went to the next school or the next place and you got your CDL and now you're running and you're loving it and you're doing great out here trucking. So I would love to see you in the Discord, man. I really would. Pegleg says, lock, not lick. Sorry.
Do you
Did you lock your flatbeds up? Put your locks on them?
Figure out a place to put the lock, and I'll put it.
on the side where like you slip the strapster,
That would be too many locks to put them around them winches
It's
or
called,
ratchets.
it's called.
How about your seals? Have you used seals on a flatbed?
One time, I picked up a load of fertilizer going to a Walmart, and I was required to have a seal for that load. I asked the person when I got the seal, I said, where am I supposed to put this? And they said, I'm just required to give it to you. So when I got there, I had it locked around to one of the winches or the ratchets, and they turned around and said, okay, I'm going to have to break this seal. And I said, well, verify them numbers with the bills real quick.
So Jesus Takes the Wheel says, I don't doubt a single company driver can make the same money. They're grinding those miles. I've done lease since day one, so I can't compare, but I respect the grind. And Jesus Takes the Wheel, like you, it doesn't matter really company or lease. The thing is, like, each person has to find out what's best for them.
Oh, yeah.
If it's company and they are out there and they were vicious and they are running as hard as they can, they're going to make the best money they can in company. And if you're leased and you're out there grinding and working hard, like Jesus Takes the Wheel, I don't think he's ever slacked off. I don't feel like he's ever took an extra day off just because he felt like it. I think that he's ran himself so hard that maybe every once in a while he had to take a day off just because he ran so hard. I don't think that he's ever just sat around for no reason. I think that he's ran. I tried to get him to take a day off in Springfield, Missouri one time. He came through. He's all like, man, I'm super tired. I'm all like, take a day off, man. Have some fun. No, he was grinding. He's about making that money, and he's determined. And he's all like, look, man, if I'm over the road, I'm going to make as much as I can. I have goals out here. And I think that he's been successful at completing all of his goals, and he's doing awesome. I'm dying to get him on the channel someday, and I'm dying to make a video with him someday whenever he has time. He was here today, but I was all like, you know what? I've been over the road for a week. I'm ready to take some time off. Like, realistically, I'm taking some time off. Tennessee, what's going to be your next tattoo or piercing?
One on me.
Well, I'm got several ideas. I know I want to retouch up my Viking line, but I do want to put on this arm. Let me out, wrote in backwards like it's scratched, like off The Exorcist. I've got my daughter's picture to put on me eventually. I've got a dragon on my back that I need to be touched up. I've got a lot of tattoo ideas. So, and piercings, I'm pretty much at a lull right now with my piercings.
You
So,
can give me one, right? Yeah. Yeah.
I think that's out the window now, brother.
Oh,
That's a horrible one. I'm not.
But I'm still not at the saying no yet. That's just out the window right now.
Just for a little bit of time.
But what's your next piercing or tattoo going to be, brother? You looked at me when I asked you that question.
did you? Question mark?
I completely removed myself from the whole screen. In October, I got it on my calendar. Really. Let me go to my calendar.
I don't have my card in here for your reminder. It's in my other hard case for my camera.
No, I'm on November. October
I think it's
October the
10th.
11th. I'm getting my tattoo fixed back up. So so basically I have a tattoo on my leg of Hatchet Man. And the red, I didn't ever get it shaded the rest of the way in. So I'm going to get it fixed up and colored the rest of the way in. I'm going to get that done. Don't look at my feet, you pervert, Tennessee. But I'm going to get that shaded back in. I'm going to get that shaded back in. That's the next thing I'm doing.
So what other ideas do you have, brother, for tattoos?
Man, dude, like what I've always wanted to get is, the Beetlejuice, the sandworm.
Oh, yeah.
I wanted to get the sandworm going all the way around my arm with the rattlesnake Beetlejuice, all the way around my arm with the head of the Beetlejuice here and the sandworm here. And then I wanted to get everything from the movie, like the people with their scary ghost face and stuff. I wanted to get them in there and Olivia climbing it and a bunch of that stuff.
So
I was all like, that would be a pretty cool sleeve.
Oh, yeah, that would be an awesome sleeve.
But I don't know. I've always been thinking about different stuff. And, I'm just like, man, tattoos cost a lot of money. And yes, it's their artwork. But the thing is, I'm all like, man, do I really want to pay for that much?
Yes.
Yes, definitely. Jesus takes the wheel. In all honesty, I became a trainer because some of the guys I know had horrible TNT experience, and I had a great experience, so I could pump out great trainees. It's better for it. Yeah, Jesus, and I agree with that. Like you are doing an excellent job out there. I have never had a guy complain on you. Like they've all have been happy.
And if we got a TNT trainer that can help out with the best safe trainee coming out to go in their own truck, that's what I enjoy. Is having somebody who can do a safe drive.
I want a 3/4 of an arm sleeve. I'm just looking for the right tattoo artist.
Royal Ink Tattoo in Republic, Missouri. Any
there
of the artists in there can do a good job.
They put the Hatchet Man on my leg. So I
They
think
do
that they
most of my
did.
work.
I think that they did a great job on it, and it was by an apprentice. So I was all
Mhm.
like, "Man, an apprentice, he's gonna jack up my tattoo. I'm gonna have to live with this." But I think he did an excellent job.
Yeah,
They came
the
over
same
there and they checked his
apprentice.
work, and it was great.
Yeah, the same apprentice did my Viking line across my face and the 3 lines down my chin. I know you can't see them very well. He didn't set them very well, but he needs to go back in and set them again. It was his first face tattoo, so he didn't know how much pressure he needed to put it in. And then my Viking ruins right here, he did both sets here. So he did a good job. And he's the same one that did Twisted's Hatchet Man. Now, the other tattoo artist is the one that did my skull here and my arm, trying to torque for the screen here. And then my artist actually did my Nightmare Before Christmas here. And then I got a lot more over my body that they done.
How about
So
the
they're very
heart?
good work.
Is Christina still up so she can show the Harmony Bear?
Oh yeah, hun, can you come over and show your Harmony Bear?
If she doesn't mind.
Only do it for people named Daniel.
Yeah, she said she's only going to do it for you, Twisted.
I appreciate it.
Daniel.
So this is her recent tattoo work that got done. It's her Harmony Bear and the Grateful Dead symbol.
I love it, man. I really do.
And the same person that done that work did all the what do you call that? I can't remember the name. Paisley on her arm and the rose.
Paisley.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Oh,
Good artist over here.
yep.
I can't see this one.
Twist.
I
And
can't
then
see that one.
and then her
Oh, the
unicorn-
horses.
Her
They're
unicorns.
unicorns, Daniel. We're
Unicorns.
not friends anymore.
The unicorn.
Oh, you just lost your bestie.
Oh, I'm fired.
So what is that first one you just popped up? I couldn't read it fast enough.
They do color tattoos, and then he wants the Instagram or Facebook. Can you post that in there real quick?
Yeah, give me a second. I'm gonna flash the whole channel.
Get out here and lay down.
I have Nelly.
But that's his last recent work that the guy did on me. And that's the Ruin for Harmony and Viking. That's for my daughter. And then both my daughters right there. So yeah. Yeah, I'll definitely post that in here. Let me give me a second so I can
Oh my god. Oh
get
my
my
god.
seat back where I had it.
And don't
then,
forget, it's the name of the shop is Royal Ink.
Yep, Royal Ink Tattoo. Give me a second, and I'll share that in our chat here.
Ah!
See, truckers, we like our tattoos too. So we like eating good, we like sleeping, and we like tattoos.
Oh yeah.
And don't forget the driving.
Oh yeah, we like the driving too. The driving is always good.
This is their Facebook page. And my artist.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Seriously,
Yeah,
right in my ear. You see how she put my dog right in my ear?
No. She put herself right here. Got to get the next.
I had to check his spelling on his last name, but this is my artist. So there, I just put both of those in the chat.
It won't let me click on it on here. That sucks, but
Yeah, it shows blue in the chat, so I know they can click on it. But that's just his name. check out his work. Everybody in that shop does great work. I'm pretty much about to be the shop whore, getting tattooed by everybody in the shop. So
you're about to be tattooed by everybody in the shop?
That's what my goal is getting tattooed by everybody in the shop.
Yes.
Trying to click on this thing. Am I still here? Okay, I'm still here.
No. Go away.
Man, it didn't show up. Oh, there it is. Okay, now I can share my screen. I think it's this one.
There you go.
Is that on there, Tennessee?
Yep.
So this is the shop. I got tattooed over there in that corner right there. And
they do piercings too.
They do?
Yep.
Well, it's a pretty good shop. What is that? Jaws with hearts on it? Love, peace, and I'll bite your hand off. Dude, that's a pretty cool totem pole.
Do they have any yours on there?
Hey, a monarch butterfly with a skull. I like the bee. But yeah, it's a pretty good place to go. I'm not even going to lie. I like the place.
Yeah, I'm pretty picky on my artists, and once I found them, I'm pretty much gonna be. I'm faithful to them.
I can't get this thing. I'm done with it. I couldn't get it to work right like I wanted to. But yeah, it's a great shop. Found it. I appreciate it. Looking at John's color work. Amazing work. Yeah, Jesus, when you're here, just come in and get it done.
Yeah, call and set up an appointment first. John's actually booked out for a while because he has that big of a clientele. So get you an appointment set before you try to set your home time to Springfield.
Yeah, I don't have to set an appointment time, or I don't even have to do none of that, because I just, whenever Tennessee Flatbedder's in the shop, he'll text me and he'll be like, I got you an appointment time for October the 11th. And I'm like, that's good. Let's get it done. And, you know, I don't have to do none of that. So, like, it's good having Tennessee Flatbedder in your corner, because he's going to look out for you and be like, get in there and get that thing colored up correctly. Don't be wasting no more time. How much did the Hatchetman cost? It cost $20.
And that was when an apprentice fee. Now it's going to cost you $60 for an apprentice, $80 for the rest. $80 an hour is what our the shop charges.
Yeah,
And
it cost me $20 though, and I think I walked out of there for like I think I walked out of there for $100. Because
yeah, you got to tip your artist. You got to tip your tattoo artist.
Yeah, don't forget to tip them. So I think I paid $20, and then there was a $80 tip on there. Is what I did.
The shop, I don't know if the apprentice, I haven't been in there in a few weeks. The apprentices were at the minimum. The regular artists are at $80 an hour right now. But to let you know, most shops, most of that goes towards the shop. With this shop, most of that goes to the artist. But still tip.
Yeah, definitely tip your artists, man. They're doing their best work on you. Definitely go ahead and give them a tip. If they're doing good work. If it's the worst tattoo you ever got, don't tip. But
right.
You know, if they're doing the good work, go ahead and shoot them some extra.
I'd show you my Phoenix, but this is the PG channel, so I'm not going to do that. And I said Phoenix.
Phoenix.
Yep.
Well, guys, we are out of here. Tennessee wants
Yep.
to get up early and do a lot of
I
stuff.
got a
with
light
his
that
wife.
just went dead on me, so I know we're ready to call it good.
Do what?
I just got a light that went dead, so I know it's called good. You see the shadow over here?
Yeah. So like, comment, and subscribe. We appreciate all of y'all stopping by tonight. Hopefully we got some answers for the questions y'all may have had. Sorry Thursday night live didn't happen, but today is Friday, aka Thursday night questions and answer. And we appreciate all of y'all stopping by. Make sure y'all subscribe to Tennessee Flatbetter over there.
Oh yeah.
Has an awesome channel. And once he gets to 800 subscribers, we're going to go over there and do a live. I'm actually going to be at his house, or I hope I'm at his house, and we're going to do a live over there. It's going to be a lot of fun. He's going to buy a bunch of booze and barbecue and all kinds of stuff, and we're going to have a great time over there, and I made all of that up. But thanks for watching, and we are out of here. Thanks.
Later.
10 o'clock. Don't forget, 10 o'clock, the video's popping out.
Yeah,
10
o'clock
I'm not
tonight.
going to watch till I wake up.
Central time.
Central time, 10 o'clock. Don't forget.